It's the Billy Revolution. It's up to you. Billy Revolution is what you gotta do. The Billy Revolution, a quadrilateral grow under your chin, not in the center though, 'cause it's the Billy Revolution. It's the Billy Revolution. It's the Billy Revolution. Billy Revolution. Welcome to the Billy Revolution. This week we're going to be talking about soft connections. And what we mean by soft connections are all the meaningful ways that we interact with people that are not close to us. They're not our friends. They are simply people that we end up passing in our day. People in stores, people at libraries, people on buses, people that we make a soft connection with, not a meaningful connection, not someone that you're probably going to Skype with or text, but someone that you know to say hello to and to help build that feeling of community, which is so difficult in a screen-addled world. And right now, of course, as we go through social distancing to help protect our health system as well as our vulnerable citizens around the world, it's a good time to think about just how meaningful those connections are, those hellos, those hope everything's well, the little bits of information we glean from people that we normally are in contact with. And social distancing is an interesting phenomena right now. Of course, it's something that we're putting into place for health and for the economy and for people's, to keep the health system working properly so that we can get through this pandemic. But it's something that was already happening already. Social distancing is something that started happening even more with the creation of cities as people moved off of towns and out of farms and became city dwellers. Certainly, there was lots of social distancing that started to happen when people spent hours in front of the television every night rather than having people over or interacting. What I think is worth noting is that as we do more of our business transactions through the screen, our chance at connecting with people who are never going to be close to us, but that are going to remind us of our shared humanity. And I think that it's an odd irony that we have people who might be sending money to people in other countries because of COVID or to health or to food banks, and then ignoring the people on the street that they pass. There's a caring that's more comfortable now, mediated through a screen. And I think that may even be more pronounced now than it was weeks ago before the pandemic spread. I think the other irony will be that it'll be easier to watch a movie than to watch live actors on a stage, et cetera, et cetera. And so this distancing between us, although it can feel like we're caring because we may be sending money to this organization or that organization, there's benefits to humans actually having to come face to face and having to deal with some of their differences and some of their thinking. And I think that one of the nicest things for people to be able to do is to be charming with those soft connections. Now, I'd like people to make an effort this week to think about some of the soft connection people they're not seeing because they're ordering groceries, because they aren't walking by the same place, because they're not walking into work, they're working from home. And try to note what you think of the value of those soft connections are, because as we reinvent some of the ways that we're going to manage the world in the next little while, these are some of the thoughts, some of the ideas that may be important to think about. I hope everyone has a good and safe and healthy week, and we'll be back next week and hopefully more of us will be able to soon around the world get out and start to reconnect with those soft connections, and small business and all those things will start to be able to come back into play. Thank you. Have a great week. You and I are quite alike. You drove your car, baby. I brought my bike. You know that it is such a funny game when we pretend we're just the same. Shelley and Leroy have been being very careful about social distancing. Shelley has been very careful in the stores, keeping 6 feet, 2 meters away from everyone, if not more. Walking her dog, she walks around groups of people if she's passing them, and sometimes even takes another block. Leroy's been practicing social distancing from his wife for over a decade. They're doing the same thing. It's the Billy Revolution. It's up to you. Billy Revolution is what you gotta do. The Billy Revolution, a quadrilateral grow under your chin, not in the center though, 'cause it's the Billy Revolution. It's the Billy Revolution. It's the Billy Revolution.